So more microservices in this particular conversation. As I have spent time working with large organizations with complex business processes, one of the things that we figured out is choreographed workflows with event-driven collaboration give us the type of decentralization and loose coupling in the architecture that we need to really get the benefit out of a bunch of individually deployable and scalable microservices. And as we go down that road, we start to encounter interesting data challenges, like how do we deal with transactions that span multiple bounded contexts, and how do we deal with data locality? Do we always have to talk to the customer service to get the customer data, or can we cache some of that data locally to improve performance? Basically, applying normalization, denormalization techniques at the architecture level. How do we answer questions that span multiple contexts when we can't actually write SQL queries with joins? So when we move to the notion of event sourcing, where we have this immutable append-only log of the history of everything that's occurred in the system, we can actually use that as a backbone to drive solutions to each of these problems. And the event log abstraction itself has some really interesting requirements in terms of technology selection. One of the technologies that's been selected a lot recently is Apache Kafka, because it's kind of dual nature as sort of a database, but also a messaging solution that you can do publish-subscribe patterns with. Kind of makes it a really interesting fit for this type of architecture. And so what I want to do in this session is really understand, well, how we can use Kafka as sort of the right model for our event sourcing CQRS solutions, and also look at it as a read model, but then look at how it combines with other caching solutions like potentially Redis or Geode, and kind of see what using multiple alternate write models with Kafka looks like. And so at the end of the session, you should feel pretty confident about at least trying to adopt these technologies together to build an event-sourced architecture.